Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys an angel reading today. And so we're going to be going into specific archangels, as well as just some general advice from guardian angels, if you guys are into that sort of thing. Some people aren't. Some of these readings might just be a little bit too fluffy. A lot of the decks that I'm going to be using are created by Radleigh Valentine, and a few of them are from Doreen Virtue. And I know that some people are turned off with the whole Doreen Virtue thing just because she's, shifted her belief systems. But I think that some of the cards that she's created, are fantastic. And until there are decks out there that are created to duplicate what she's created, I'm still going to be drawn to use these specific decks. Because the reason I say this is because we're going to be going into specific energies with Archangel Michael and Raphael. And I don't know of any other decks out there that are specific on those archangels. But the good news is that I actually have a deck coming to me later this month from Amanda Ellis, and she is an angel reader, and she specifically works with Archangel Metatron, and she's created a deck, and I pre-ordered it back, I think, a month and a half ago. So I can't wait to get those cards, because as far as I know, Doreen Virtue didn't even come out with an Archangel Metatron specific deck. And so this is one of a kind. And so I'm super excited to get it. So anyways, a lot of the energies that I'm going to be tapping into today have been created in the form of Orgonites. And so my friends at Wing and Bell have created beautiful Orgonite pieces that are going to go through each and every specific energy that we're going to be tapping into. So I figure what we'll do is we'll start off with Archangel Michael, okay, and just see what Archangel Michael's message is for us today. This could be about anything, whatever we need courage and direction and strength and confidence with at this particular time. And so the Orgonites that I want to use just to pick up on this energy, not that we need Orgonites to pick up on energy, but I just do like to have them. We have this beautiful blue Orgonite here. As you can see, there's that copper nail in there. And so this is like a tough as nails type of a, situation where we just need a lot of toughness, a lot of courage and strength. And this is the pyramid. So there's two different types. Archangel Michael is represented by the colors gold and blue, which is why we have two different types here. So everything will be listed in the description box below as far as the Orgonites and cards that I'm using. So let's get into it. This is the Archangel Michael Oracle cards, and I'm going to combine them today with the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Radleigh Valentine. So let me just shuffle these first, lay them out, and see what we need to know. I'm just going to draw 3 cards from each deck. Okay, so this one wants to pop out immediately for whatever reason, so we're going to grab that. Okay, so this is a fantastic card. So this is also coming through as Archangel Gabriel, okay? So we are going to be tapping into that energy as well today. We have congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. It is time to move on into the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. So this is about victory and success, 6 of Wands. It is about, being at the top of your game. It's something to celebrate. So Archangel Michael and Gabriel are immediately coming through with that message for you. So let's go ahead and get some specific topics. We have new beginnings and a fresh start. So it could be that a job well done, okay? You've completed a lesson, you've completed a project. It's time for a new beginning and a fresh start. That might be why it popped up. But we are going to get an additional message here. So this is talking about fresh new beginnings, a fresh start. Queen of Cups. This is beautiful. The Queen of Cups is an energy of water. It could be watery or water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could even be timing, okay? So Scorpio would be the next watery season, and that would be starting, I think, at somewhere around the 3rd week in October, okay? And so it could be that it's time, like this is literally right around the corner. It's time to have a fresh new start and a new beginning when it comes to something. And it could be something that's really dear to you. This could even be for some of you. It's saying follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So you might be getting some sort of impression or psychic thoughts, or maybe you're dreaming about something. You're getting some sort of psychic intuition. And so you need to pay attention to that. So we also have Archangel Raphael. So we have Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel all coming through. Now, Gabriel is a archangel of like a messenger, okay? Like a messenger communication. So I feel like whatever communication is coming to you in the form of thoughts or just visions or feelings that you're getting, pay attention to this, because this is all valid information. I'm almost getting as well is that if this has to do with your career, it might be that it's time for you to work for yourself. It's time for you to do your own thing, something that you're just absolutely going to love. It might even be that now it is a time for you to go into your spiritual practice, to incorporate a spiritual side of your life into your profession. So if some of you have been drawn to do something like that, we have all of these angels that are saying that it's time, and it may be that this time is coming. We're in the 9th month now, September, and so literally within the next month or two, this might be the correct time. Beautiful. All right, so let's get another message here. Focus upon divine and perfect health. Now, health does not have to just be your physical body. This is about our mental state, our emotional state, our spiritual state. So all of the above. Oh, look at this. We have 2 6s in this reading. 6 of swords. This is a card of travel. So it can be relocating literally. But relocating doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be moving far away. This is just transitioning from one period to another, one state to another. It could be literal, or it could just be energy. You know, you're transitioning out of a rocky time. You're going from rocky waters to more calm waters. That's the 6 of swords energy. So we have Michael coming up again here, specifically in saying, this is the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation, or travel. So if you need to separate yourself from something old to start something new, Spirit is saying this is actually going to give you the time so that way you can focus on your divine and perfect health. So if you're in a toxic situation, whether it's a living arrangement, whether it's a relationship, a job situation, there is going to be a time and an ability, okay? You have something on your side. You have a wonderful idea. You have something here that's worth pursuing. So Spirit's saying it's time. It's time to move forward with something new. It is time to do something fresh, and it's going to revitalize you. It's really going to help to heal you. It's going to make you very happy on a spiritual, emotional, and even a physical body level. It's very healing, whatever this new change is. So embrace it. Go after your dreams. If something that you've been feeling for a long time, it's like, I know I need to do this. I know it's time. I know I just need to take that bite out of something and just do it and go for it. I am getting here that this is time. Most definitely. One last message. Explore your options. Again, exactly. It is time for you to explore something new. Ah, you're so ready. You're so ready. The King of Wands. The King of Wands can be an energy of fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I do have a king and a queen that just popped up here, so this could be about a relationship. This could be about a partnership. This could be a masculine and feminine energy, or this could just be you balancing your own masculine and feminine energy. As in you have this very soft, you have this very emotional, empathic, psychic, intuitive part of yourself, but it's also about taking control and being driven towards your goals and basically going towards whatever it is that you want to go towards. So it's for sure telling you here that you have what it takes in order to be the king, to be at the top, to take control of a situation, to have that independence, and to stand on your own. You can do it. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Okay? Explore your options and keep your eyes on the bigger picture. So this is also telling you here that if you are feeling like, you don't have many options, or that, your options are limited at this time, what they're saying is to think bigger. It says, leave the details to others. So it's telling you here also, this is about delegation. So delegating small things, delegating things, maybe even asking Spirit, of course, asking Spirit to help you with the tiny things that seem to be overwhelming to get you to that next step. Sometimes we can get so bogged down in all the details of, oh my God, what about this? What about that? All the tiny details that just keep us from really taking a leap of faith. It says experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. So I definitely feel like, again, you do have a genuineness about you that's going to set you apart and make you like people are really going to respect you. You do have the experience that it takes in order to accomplish something and do something different. If some of you are feeling like you're not ready, I'm getting that you actually are. It's just a belief of yourself that's holding you back. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. So you have what it takes to be victorious. I feel like that's one of the reasons that this card came out from the very beginning. Look at how beautiful this is. Sixes are all about harmony and success, moving forward successfully. So you have what it takes. Just focus on divine and perfect health, as in just keep focusing on the things that are good for you, that feed your soul, that make you feel peaceful and content. When you're focused on that energy, Spirit gives back to you in that way, provides more opportunities for you to be in that energy constantly. So I'm really getting a huge message for those of you that are wanting to take your everyday just kind of responsibilities or just whatever job that you've been living or just a certain way that you've been living, and it's been very just kind of draining and it hasn't been feeding your soul or spirit, that it is time for you to transition into doing something that you love, taking a hobby, taking an idea to the next level to where it's going to bring you that financial abundance that you're looking for, as in you can do what you love. You know, it doesn't have to feel like a job. You can live your passion. It's beautiful. So Archangel Michael is saying that you have what it takes. Lean on all this different advice and ask for this help in order to reach your goals, because you have it. You got it. So Archangel Michael is giving you that extra oomph right now of that courage that you need, that push in order to move you forward. All right, so that is Archangel Michael's message. So let's move on into the next. We're going to move into Archangel Raphael, okay? Sorry, I have peaches over here. I had my Archangel Raphael. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Archangel Raphael here. This is the Healing Heart Orgonite. We've got the thorns in there, so that just kind of represents the hardships that we've had to go through, things that we've needed to heal from. And then we have this green one here. So we have a heart and a pyramid. Okay, so we're going to be using the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle cards to get some topics, and we're going to combine them with the Animal Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. Okay, what does Archangel Raphael want us to know in regards to healing? Forgiveness heals. Of course it does. We have the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Autumn. Okay, so it says, cow, the planning, resources, and efforts that you've invested in your dream will reap great rewards. In the meantime, have patience and meditate on your next steps. Okay. So this is an energy where we might have felt stuck. We might feel like we've been working towards a goal and it's like we feel like we're not making any headway. We feel like something isn't paying off. We feel like something wasn't worth the effort. It wasn't worth the time. And this isn't necessarily indicating that something will happen or pan out the way that we would like it to, especially if it involves another person. We can't really impede on the free will of another. But this is Spirit's way of saying that you've got to give some energy of forgiveness to the situation. You've got to let up a little bit. So if anything is causing you to feel resentful, you're pissed off. You're pissed off because something isn't happening, something isn't unfolding the way that you want it to, or you've done so much for someone. It's not fair that they're not seeing it, that they're not seeing your value, or they didn't see your dedication or your hard work, or they've changed the circumstances. They no longer want to work towards that goal with you. Spirit's saying that instead of holding on to this in the negative, it is holding you back at this point. This unforgiveness will hold you back from continuing on your own path. Sometimes when people are just no longer on the same page, they just have to fall away, but we need to continue. We can't stop, moving towards our goals and our dreams just because somebody else didn't share the same vision. It doesn't mean that everything's ruined because someone else isn't on the same page. We still have a job to do. We still have a life to live. and happiness is still ours if we want it, if we want to choose it. So I feel like if some of you were on a particular path with an individual or a project that included another person, or circumstances maybe have gotten in the way, we need to be forgiving of whatever has happened and realize that it's just been a part of our journey to learn something. But holding on to this and being upset about it, and it might be holding us back at this point from being able to move forward, okay, at this time. All right, so let's go ahead and get another message here. Improving health. 3 of Spring. A lot of energy here of waiting and patience. Okay, the 3 of Spring is the 3 of Wands energy. The 3 of Wands means that maybe we are, taking a look to see what we want to do, like what our next step is. So I'm going to read it to you. Sea turtle. It says, stop to take time to review and make long-term plans. It says, capitalizing upon your past successes. It's appropriate to put yourself on the back of all of your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next phase to play out. It's not an accident, you guys, that the 7 of Pentacles is a card of patience, okay? So it says here that maybe while we are trying to work on a particular thing, and it just doesn't seem to be playing out the way that we would like it to, or it just doesn't seem to be giving us the results that we had planned on it, to be giving us. It is a time for us to just really focus on improving our own health, okay? Being upset about it, causing yourself to stay stuck, focusing on maybe another person or the circumstances that maybe got in the way, or just divine timing, what's meant, what's not, whatever. Instead of focusing on those things, we need to just kind of focus on our own energy. Release where we need to release. Realize that things are happening in divine timing, and just really focus on improving our own health at this time. Improving our thoughts, improving our energy. Really, really working on clearing any lower vibrational energy that might be getting in the way of our goals at this point. So we've hit somewhat of a road, not necessarily a block, but kind of like a bump in the road. And so we're needing to just kind of figure out how we carry on, how we move forward. So take this time and kind of think about maybe why this happened, or why something isn't happening right now, and allow some time for healing. Allow some time to kind of collect yourself, collect your thoughts, and kind of figure out what you want to do moving forward, but carry on is what Spirit's saying. Definitely carry on. Last message. Stay positive. Exactly. It's all about energy for this one. Ace of Winter, Ace of Swords, Panda. It says, implementation of your brilliant new idea maybe gets you to a rocky start, but keep going. Do you see this? So there's some kind of a bump in the road, rocky situation, but keep going. The challenges will help you to refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. So something may not be happening exactly the way that you want it to for a reason, okay? Maybe we invested in the wrong thing. Maybe the path that we were on, we were sure it was the right one, but there's like a detour now. And so Spirit's asking us to continue to stay positive, okay? Continue to heal, continue to improve our own health and our own energy. And even though there's this little bit of a bump or pit stop, it isn't really a time to dwell on that. It is a time to just realize that these challenges are coming up for a particular reason. So figure out why this is happening, figure out what you can learn from this, how you can improve yourself, okay? What you might need to heal. Maybe these triggers came up for a reason, giving you an opportunity to heal something, to realign your energy, but stay positive nonetheless and keep carrying on, because there is something better. So these bumps are giving you an opportunity to kind of re-examine your goals and kind of reshape things into maybe even a more attainable goal, something more realistic perhaps. Maybe what we wanted, it's not that it was unattainable, but maybe we weren't really coming from a realistic place. And so sometimes things happen in order to kind of take us back down into reality, to go, yeah, you know what, maybe that was a little far-fetched. Or it could even be that we're trying to invest in somebody else's garden, and really then the investment needs to come from our own garden, okay? So maybe we have realized that maybe putting all of our hopes and dreams into someone else wasn't actually the correct thing to do, and to just really focus on ourselves and our own healing. That's where it's at. That's what I'm seeing here. That's where it's at. Okay, so that will be very healing, you guys. So Spirit's saying, forgive, stay positive, focus on improving your own health, your own situation. Realize that there's certain things that are happening or not happening for a particular reason. It's giving you an opportunity to reshape the way that you think and feel and your energy levels, and to continue forward with your own plans and goals, because something, as long as you keep going, something is going to happen that's going to be perfect for you. I love it. All right, so let's move on let's go into Archangel Chamuel. Archangel Chamuel is the angel for love, for me, love and connection. So we've got these two pyramids here, and then we've got this heart. So this is all Archangel Chamuel energy here. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it like that. And we're gonna tap into the romance angels for this one. So this is going to be about our relationships, our romantic relationships. What do the romance angels, Archangel Chamuel, have to tell us about our romantic relationships? So we're going to combine that one with the angel tarot cards. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so we did just get forgiveness heals with Archangel Raphael. So it could be that, as we heal, as we forgive, we also learn. We learn by trial and error. We learn by bumps in the road, right? King of Cups. So the King of Cups can be an energy, of course, of a water sign. So we've had fire. We've also had water come up before. Okay, so there's definitely some watery energy in this reading, water and fire. But King of Cups can be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But this energy here is about mastering your emotions. It's also about, you may have this love and this connection with this King of Water. And this is something where as you release and heal your past with this person, you're going to experience more love in your present moment. So there might be something that's kind of holding you back from really opening yourself up and trusting again, and just being in that energy where you feel like you're ready to love. Okay. This could be that this King of Water is in this mode of needing to learn and heal from their past, which might be keeping them from you. So it's all about emotional maturity and mastery, though, and it's about getting to a point where you're not afraid to love. So somebody has to forgive and learn and release and heal from their past in order for this to happen. So it's like holding someone back at this point. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that the Magician's energy is very solo energy for me. So this is about our own energy, our own potential, the tools that we have in our chest to basically be able to use and to create something and manifest something. So give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So what I'm getting here is that, we don't always have the luxury of being able to work on a partnership, especially when somebody is not open to it. If someone's not speaking to us, or if somebody were in separation with them, or maybe they're even blocking, whatever the situation is, we might not always have the ability to heal the connection together. But we can certainly work on the partnership on our end energetically. So if you have any unforgiveness, or if you have any kind of trauma that's connected to a person in your life, you can still work on this partnership on your end. You can sharpen the tools in your own shed here. So the energy that you hold is very important when it comes to your own emotional mastery. So this is about really forgiving this individual, forgiving yourself, learning from this experience, allowing it to sharpen your tools for maybe next time or the next time around with this person until they want to work on this partnership with you. This could be somebody that's actually in your life right now. It is time to forgive and learn together. It's time to work on this partnership and to create something and manifest something new within this existing partnership. So it can be either or. And we have wedding. So for some of you, this could be an existing partnership that you're in right now. This could also be an energy here where you're dealing with somebody who is involved elsewhere, or maybe you are. So it just says the situation involves marriage. It involves somebody's marriage, perhaps. Okay? Might even indicate, too, that you want more of a commitment from this King of Cups. And because of their past, because they haven't released or healed, they're unable to get here at this time. Okay, and you may want to manifest this. You may want to work on this so you can come together with this individual and basically take your relationship to the next phase. But I'm getting a resistance on someone's part, as in they still have things that they need to learn. They still need to basically pick up tools and utilize them and decide to work on this partnership. We can want to work on a partnership all day long, but it takes two. You can't hold it yourself. You can't work on it yourself, meaning expecting the other person to, want the same things as you. We've got to heal for ourselves. That's where we need to come from. That energy needs to be about us. We're not doing it to get this person back. We're doing it because we're helping to release ourselves from any heavy energy that's connected. And that might very well help this person to do some releasing and heal as well, but there's no guarantees, of course. So we're taking care of ourselves first and foremost. Okay, we're healing ourselves. And if it is that you have this desire to be with this individual, to work things out with this individual, it really is manifesting from the self first. 9 of Fire. So it says, do not give up. It says, protect that which you've created, have courage and believe in yourself. So keep going is what Spirit's saying. It says, don't give up. This is about defending yourself, protecting yourself. This is about keep moving forward, keep fighting. And it doesn't mean keep fighting against the inevitable. It just means don't give up the fight for yourself. Believe in you, believe in yourself. You have what it takes to get through any problem, to get through anything, any cycle, anything that you need to do. You can do it. So it's a very courageous energy for sure. The Magician can also be an indication too of Gemini or Virgo, because it is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury rules both of those signs. I forgot to say that. So that could be significant for some of you, because we've had some earth energy come through the reading. I think we did, right? No, maybe it was, hold on for just a second. I don't know why I'm like all over the place. I guess it was just water. It was water and fire, but I've got some earth now and air. So we've got all the elements here. So really when it boils down to it, I just like to say that for people that are looking for maybe a specific, like that's definitely for me, but it does not have to apply. But this is an energy here where somebody does need to be in control of their own healing. We can't do it for them. And so, we might want to fight. We might want to fight somebody else's battle, but on the other end, we have to have courage and believe in ourselves first and foremost. And we have to allow this person to also believe in themselves. So they've got to choose it. They've got to want it. They've got to want to work on this partnership in order for, perhaps to come together and have that commitment. So if you guys are really struggling with somebody that is having a difficult time letting go of something or, healing themselves so that way they can be ready for a partnership, this is something that you've got to start with yourself first, and hopefully that's something that they'll do, as time progresses. So I just feeling like we need one last message to wrap this up. I love it. So Spirit is saying it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So I feel like Archangel Chamuel is specifically coming through. Oh, this is beautiful. Specifically coming through and basically saying here that somebody is going to be able to, at some point or another, open their heart, whether it's you or the other person or both of you. This is an inner knowingness, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is ruled by the moon. The moon rules the sign of Cancer. Moon in tarot is Pisces. So a lot of watery energy coming through again. But this says, listen to your intuition, have patience, and consider carefully what you want before acting. So it is safe for you to love. Deep down inside, you do need to trust your intuition when it comes to this situation or this person. Do what feels right to you, and you'll know when it's safe for you to open up your heart, okay? You'll know perhaps when this person is starting to open up their heart to basically work on this partnership. So trust your intuition when it comes to this connection. I feel like this connection is very, very energetically and spiritually based. I feel like people are in connection with one another. I do see like the magician and the high priestess is a little bit of a couple. Okay, so it's like masculine and feminine energy to me, both manifesting something. This is very active. This is very non-active. So this is very sun energy, very moon energy to me. So I feel like there's definitely a masculine and feminine here. And people are just, again, they're in this cycle of needing to forgive and learn. But Spirit is saying here that there might be another chance for this connection and that people will open up themselves when they're feeling safe to love. But right now they might have their guard up. But this is something it's like a cycle that needs to end. 1 + 9 is number 10 to me, which tells me here that we might be at the end of a cycle where we might have an opportunity perhaps to open ourselves up to working on this partnership once again. But believe in yourself in the meantime and just focus on you is what I'm seeing here. And allow the other person to do the same. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and move on into Archangel Azrael. And Archangel Azrael is technically the angel of transition. It's also the angel of death. So these are things that we might be mourning, things that we might be having a difficult time letting go of, anything that seems to be painful. Okay, so this archangel comes in when it is a time of transition. So we're going to be using the Heal Yourself reading cards to get the topics, and we're going to be using the Tarot of the Vampires as the clarifiers. How is Archangel Azrael working in our lives when it comes to letting go and transitioning energy? I love it. Self-love, okay? Loving ourselves more. We have the Daughter of Skulls. This right here is the Page of Pentacles energy. So the Page of Pentacles energy is kind of like getting back to the basics. That's that skull energy, thinking about what it is that you really want. What do you want to do with this pentacle? How do you want to plant this seed, a new seed? It's fresh energy. So this is Spirit's way, with bringing it through as Archangel Azrael's message here, is that something has maybe ended. So it's like that's why that skull is there. It's funny how we have that skull right there too. So something seems to be over at this time. But it's a time for us to love ourselves. So it is Archangel Azrael's way of telling us that sometimes endings happen for a reason. It gives us an opportunity to love ourselves more. Sometimes there's just a season for things. Sometimes things are not meant to last for a lifetime. Maybe some things are just meant to last for a little bit of time. Maybe they'll come back later at a different time. But we definitely have an energy here that's stating that it's a time to embrace ourselves and to love ourselves more. Most definitely. It's a time for us to think about what we want to do, how we want to plant this new seed of intention. We have family and tribe. And the Lord of Knives. This right here is the Knight of Swords. Okay, you guys, so there could be significantly some kind of an energy, somebody that's in your family and tribe, your community, your co-workers, your friends. This could even be, love as well, but I'm getting more of like just like a community, the people that are around you, like family members or friends or even co-workers or spiritual tribe. Lord of Knives, this is a very difficult energy. It's very aggressive. It's very cutting. There could be definitely somebody around you who's challenging you, who's pushing you to love yourself. So anybody that is causing you any kind of grief or pain, what I'm getting here is that it's giving you an opportunity to let that kind of behavior or end that kind of situation, as in, I don't need to deal with this. This is something that I'm not going to allow in my life. It's taking away from my ability to love myself. It's actually making me feel like shit about myself. So even though we have family members, even though, we still have to put up our boundaries, our healthy boundaries for ourselves. We have to cut out energy that no longer serves. Sometimes we just need to basically tell people how it is. And so we're doing it in a loving way, as in we're doing it for ourselves. So there is like an ending and a transitional period when it comes to a group or a circle of friends or your family members, where you're putting a stop to some sort of behavior or words that are coming at you, or just the way that somebody's acting towards you. You're technically taking that sword and you're cutting them out of your life. You're tired of the knives or the darts, the energy darts that they're sending your way. It's not pleasant, and you're done. That's what I'm seeing here. We have hole in the soul. Oh, wow. Okay. The Seven of Knives, the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is a very unpleasant energy. It's an energy where somebody has maybe perhaps done something deceptive, snuck around, lied, deceived us in some sort of way. We feel stolen from. We feel like they took a piece of our soul, and now we are empty forever. They've stabbed us in the heart with that knife, and we can never retrieve that wound is forever there now. So this is Archangel Azrael's way of indicating here that this hole in the soul, do you see? It's like this angel of death is coming here, trying to help this woman with this dagger to the heart, right? Look at all that blood there. I mean, it's very bloody. Look at this. And I think it's interesting because Archangel Azrael is an angel with black wings, angel of death, right? So I feel like what's happening here is that Archangel Azrael's message to you is that this angel is trying to help you with this hole in your soul, trying to help you to love yourself more, trying to show you here that maybe perhaps this particular problem or situation is just a trigger from your upbringing or your family or something, like a recreation. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like a recreation of some sort of a wound, perhaps of childhood, or a behavioral issue that you've put up for quite some time. And so it's giving you an opportunity to retrieve that part of your soul, to heal that part of your soul, to transition this part of your energy, to take it back, to take your power back. You know, this doesn't have to be something that you carry around for a lifetime. So this angel is saying it's time. It's time to heal. It's time to let whatever this is go. It's time to realize that this pain that you feel is actually really deeply rooted here. Okay, it's deeply rooted here. And it's something that really isn't yours. It might just be something that was inflicted upon you by someone. Yeah, Lord of Grails, Lord of, this is the Knight of Cups energy here. The Knight of Cups energy, do you see these two? They're at battle with one another when I put them together like this. They're coming at each other, ready to battle. You're going to get more accomplished with love than sword energy. Take off your mask. This is about being vulnerable. This is about opening your heart. So I feel like the message here is that we transition, we transmute with love. This is about forgiveness. This is about loving yourself. This is about realizing that certain people have damage. They may have damage from other lifetimes. They may have damage from their own upbringing. It's not about excusing people's behavior. We don't have to deal with it. We don't have to put up with it. But it's just understanding people at a deep level and realizing that we all come into this life, or we all, meet each other at different junctures in our lives when we have, all this baggage. We have all this stuff. So the way that people treat us isn't really about us. It's about them. So it's about taking off that mask and really seeing things for how they truly, truly are, and no longer being blinded by fear or blinded by anger or unforgiveness, and really taking off that mask and being more vulnerable and look at the situation through the eyes of love. That's what I'm seeing. Looking at the situation through the eyes of love, and that is what heals. Okay? That is what heals. So this hole in the soul doesn't have to remain any longer. What people did to you, what people either said to you, this permanent soul, as so it feels, isn't really permanent after all. It just felt that way. We do have an opportunity to transmute this energy. And that's what I'm getting here. It's transmuting energy with love, with the self, loving ourselves enough. Because the thing is, as long as we're holding on to pain and anger and resentment and hate, it's only holding us hostage. when we love ourselves enough to say, I want to release myself. I don't want to carry this around anymore. I don't want to carry this hole in my soul around anymore. That's when we're truly experiencing happiness, when we're in that vibration of love. So that is the message, you guys. Somebody has been betrayed. Somebody has definitely hurt you. I definitely see this here, and it's connected to either their upbringing, who they are as a person. It's not about you, it's them. So it is about seeing things from that perspective and taking off the mask and really seeing things for how they truly, truly are. Realizing that people might be masking their own pain, which is why they're hurting other people. We hurt others when we're hurting. But the more that we're in the energy of loving ourselves, then we're not really hurting anyone. We're in the vibration of love, and that's where it's at. So it is asking you to reset your life. Reset. It's a death and rebirth here. That's the angel of death. It's a time for death, but it's a time for transformation. It's a time for transmutation. It's a time to plant a new seed in your life. And this new seed must come from the energy of love. So that way you can start experiencing more love in your life. The past is the past. We can't change it. It happened. It's a part of us. It was meant to teach us something. It was meant to help us heal. But we don't have to take it with us anymore. We don't have to succumb to this energy any longer. This angel of death, Archangel Azrael, is here to help us to transmute this energy. That's why it's coming up this way. Wow. Very heavy. And I'm not trying to, say that it's so easy. Just snap your fingers and, let's get back into the vibration of love. I understand there's definitely a lot involved, especially depending on, what the trauma was or the abuse or even perhaps just the treatment of another. But at the end of the day, I think as human beings, we all get to a point on whether or not we just want peace. Sometimes the need to be right, the need for justice, that'll just keep you hostage. Sometimes we just have to choose peace, and peace is letting go and just being happy, taking back our power. Okay. All right, you guys. So this particular Orgonite here is the Guardian Angel Orgonite. This one right here. And we're going to be using the Guardian Angel Tarot with some messages from our Guardian Angels. We have the Justice card. The Justice card is an energy of Libra. Okay. I forgot to say, hold on for just a second. I always do this shit. Okay, yeah, we have water, and then we also had air, which we've already had come. We have had all the elements come through the reading, so. But this right here is Libra specific. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation, and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. I almost can't believe it. I can't believe how well that falls into place right after everything that we just brought through this reading. There is a need to forgive. That is going to help to bring peace to everyone involved. Now, forgiving doesn't mean you are enabling someone's shitty behavior towards you. It just means that you're no longer willing to carry around that heaviness of the pain that they caused you. That's what that's about. It's for you. It's not really for them. You're doing it for yourself. So this is about karma as well. Justice is karma. Justice is swift action and karma from the universe. Let karma deal with whatever has happened here. Let karma have its way with this individual. You're not necessarily wishing anything bad, but you're just realizing what's fair is fair. The fair decision will be experienced. Okay? Justice will be served. You might not have the luxury of getting to witness it or see it, but just have that inner knowingness and trust and faith that karma will have its way. None of us can escape it. Okay, so we have the Messenger of Abundance. Let me just get one last card here. Okay, 3 of Thoughts. Interesting. I always have to do that with this deck because that's the king. I swear, all these different decks have these different words. The Guardians are the kings. I should write this shit down. The Helper is the knight. Messenger is the page. Sorry, guys. Just had to get that right. This is the Page of Pentacles again. Page of Pentacles, messenger of abundance. Wonderful news regarding your career. A new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who is fun to be around and sometimes even mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. Now, we did just get this energy, you guys. We just got this energy here with the Daughter of Skulls, which is the Page of Pentacles in this deck. See how all these different characters, it's like, how do you keep it all together? I don't know. But yeah, Page of Pentacles here. So it's a double confirmation here that there is some kind of a new seed of intention. Okay. So while we're forgiving, while we're letting something balance out, we are moving forward. But it is Spirit's way of saying, you can stay here if you want. Now, you know you don't really want that. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is the betrayal. The Three of Swords is all that sadness and that heaviness that you feel. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. Loving angels are surrounding you to heal and comfort you. The sadness that you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see how clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. I can't believe it. You see? So that's why I love to use these cards, because they have words on them that you guys can clearly see. You know, it's not just my interpretation of a card. There it is. So this to me is just really, really confirming from your guardian angels now, your spirit guides, your team, that this is something that you need to do. The angels, all of them, they're healing, they're comforting you at this time. They realize that this is a time for sadness, but they're letting you know that it's this situation, this experience, this pain that you went through was so necessary for your spiritual growth. So it's about blessing the lesson, okay? Rather than letting it feel like it's cursed you for life. Rather than making you feel like you now need to be the judge and you need to, seek revenge and try to do what you can to balance the scales. Let it go. Let karma, let the universe have its way with the situation. Choose peace instead. So you always have the choice in life. We always have the free will in life to choose peace, new energy, go towards our joy, or to stay stuck in that lower vibrational energy. Of course, you know what Spirit wants for you. Your higher self is telling you right now what you need. But our ego, our shadow side, is very much a part of us as well. Does have something to teach us. It does have its values. But in this particular instance, it's time to kick that shadow self to the curb and basically embrace this light. That's what I'm seeing here. That's straight from your guardian angels. All right, last messages, you guys. This is going to be, and I do not have an Orgonite for this, but I will be talking to Wing and Bell to create one, because I just love all the little customized things that they do. This is Archangel Gabriel, and I'm actually going to be getting their Archangel Metatron Orgonite as well when I get Amanda Ellis's Archangel Metatron cards at the end of this month. I am freaking excited. So Archangel Gabriel, this is an energy here that has to do with our life's purpose, perhaps our career, our abundance. So I'm going to be using these cards and also the Angels of Abundance cards. Anything that might be causing us to, be blocking our abundance, or just different messages coming through that pertain to that. I'm going to go ahead and use the Fairy Tarot cards. Not really any rhyme and reason. I just wanted to keep all of these cards, in the same theme. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles coming through. This is kind of like a up and down, back and forth kind of shaky energy. Okay, little unstable energy. It's about also having fun. Even though things might seem really stressful, even though things might seem like they're just a little not settled, have fun anyways. Try to look at the bright side. We have prosperity. It says your actions have resulted in incoming abundance. And it is safe for you to receive this abundance, okay? So this is beautiful. So this might just be kind of like the flip-floppity energy in your mind. This might be where you're just really telling yourself, I don't know if this is something that I don't know if I can accept this. I don't know if I'm worth this. I don't know if I can put a dollar sign or a value on my services, okay? So some of you might be really having a difficult time understanding that you actually are due to receive this abundance, that Spirit wants you to receive this abundance. You're worth it. You have value. Your time is valuable. So some of you might be going back and forth and not sure whether or not you deserve it. And what Spirit is saying is that you do. It is safe for you to receive this prosperity because Spirit is saying that that your actions have brought this to you. Your hard work and dedication is your value. So don't sell yourself short is what I'm getting here. Don't sell yourself short. All right. We have let go. We have partnership. Interesting. And we have the High Priestess. Okay, this is what I'm getting. If some of you are in a situation where you're trying to collaborate with a partner, what I'm getting here is that it might just be a time to let go of that, okay? High Priestess is somebody who really doesn't need anything outside of herself. She has all the answers within. She has everything that she needs at her disposal. She doesn't need to go outside of herself for anything. So this is going to be specific for some of you that are dealing with other people that you're having issues with, or you're trying to make something work with a business partner, or you're trying to collaborate with another and it just kind of seems like things are just not aligning. That's because they're not aligned for you. They're not aligned for a reason. It is time for you to go solo. It's time for you to trust in yourself. You don't necessarily need this other person or this group in order to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. So it's time for you to let go of whatever this is and just focus on what you already know and what you want to do. It's all about you is what I'm getting here for this particular message. Last message. Blocks lifted. Hell yes. Sever those vows of frickin' poverty. These blocks are lifted. Okay, this is definitely a limiting belief system that some of you guys are suffering from that's blocking your abundance. You don't have enough belief in yourself that you can do something on your own or that you can do something at all. The Five of Autumn is that lack. It's a lack in faith. It's a lack in belonging. You feel maybe even rejected, like you don't belong or that you're not good enough. That's what that Five of Pentacles is. Blocks lifted. Sever these vows. These might be belief systems that you grew up with. These might be belief systems from another lifetime. Whatever this is, sever these vows. Now there's meditations where you can sever certain vows. So look those up on YouTube. There's a lot of free, advice and meditations on severing vows that you made in previous lifetimes. So look it up. All I know is that there is a previous obstacle that's coming from fear, and now they are being lifted away. That is what Archangel Gabriel is saying. So the message to you in regards to your career is that it is time for you to sever vows. This could be somebody else's energy that's connected to your business, your ideas. I know it might sound harsh, but it's time to part ways. It's time to sever these ties because somebody else's poverty consciousness is affecting your energy. Your energy on your own is golden. You do not need these other people or this other person to achieve what you came here to do in this life. That is the ending message. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.